How's it going, guys? So in today's video we're talking about expensive clothing. So I got two pieces of clothing we're going to be talking about today. The first is the Fjällräven Keb pants, and the second is the Fjällräven Anorak number 8. So I'll start off by saying this is not sponsored by anyone. I really appreciate Fjällräven's products. I love their services. They're a brand that I really appreciate, but there's no sponsorship, nothing like that. So I will mention that I am trying out the autofocus on my camera rather than manual focus like I've been using in the past few videos, because I want to try and see how well it works. So you may notice a little bit of bouncing in the focus, a little bit of out of focus adjustments, and you might see the movement. So if you're watching this video and you have any suggestions about working with autofocus, aperture, shutter speeds, anything like that that would help autofocus work a little bit smoother, please leave a comment down below. Again, as I've said in the past videos, I am really just trying to learn how to do all this stuff. So if there's any suggestions or advice you guys have for helping me learn it, I would really appreciate it. So to start us off, we're going to be talking about the Fjällräven Keb pants. And these are an extremely good pair of pants. They cost about 250 Canadian, which again, a lot of people are probably clicking off this video right now going, that is an extremely ridiculous amount of money to pay for a single pair of pants. But first off, let me explain how I kind of justified buying them. So before I ever actually went and looked at pants, the first thing I did was I sat down, got a piece of paper out, wrote down a list of features I was looking for in a pair of hiking pants. And as ridiculous as it sounds, in my brain I knew I was going to be spending upwards of 200 bucks on a pair of pants. I was fully planning on it, I was expecting it, so I wanted to make sure I got the exact thing I was looking for. And to do this, I wanted to make sure, okay, I know what features I want. And this was stuff like the stretchy material, durability, maybe some windproof, waterproof, stuff like that. The only reason I really figured out what features I wanted was after years and years of using different pairs of pants. So I've used 511s, I've used Canadian Army surplus pants, I've used really nice hiking pants from Mech. I've tried everything in between, and by doing that, I've got this real sense of what I find comfortable, what makes hiking and backpacking and all that really enjoyable. And basically, I found all these features I was looking for in this pair of pants. Now let's take a look at these pants and talk about some of the key features of them. So to start off, you can see this top part here where we got this dark green. This is a super stretchy material. And basically this is all around the waist, around the crotch area, around the backs of the knees, pretty much anywhere where you need movement, it's got this really nice stretchy material. And unlike a lot of the stretchy pants that you can buy at Mech or any of those places, this stuff is windproof, somewhat waterproof. It's not as good as the other material on here, but it's still it's way better than any pair of pants that I've tried from Mech. The lighter tan material here is extremely durable, can be completely waterproof if you wax it and treat it properly, and is windproof pretty much no matter what. And to me, that was the biggest selling feature. A lightweight pair of pants that has waterproof, windproof areas was spot on. That was like the biggest selling feature. And the fact that this covers basically your thighs all the way down your ankles. The other thing, on the sides, you got zippers that go pretty much all the way down on the whole side of both legs. And they're in two spots, so they're the upper thigh and the lower ankle. So I wasn't really thinking I'd ever actually use these zippers in the real world. I thought, okay, they're a nice feature to have. Maybe I'm wearing long johns with a pocket or something that I need to reach. But last week I was actually out hiking, and I was expecting it to be a fairly cold day in the negatives. And when I got out there, it ended up being a lot warmer than I was expecting. So then I thought, hey, I got these zippers, why not try them? So I undid the thighs. I thought, okay, that did pretty good. So there's a lot of heat getting out. So there's just a lot of things about these pants that made them just perfect for me. And the final major selling feature on this specific pair of pants is the looks. I mean, if it doesn't look good, you'd never buy them in the first place. Next up is the Fjällräven Anorak number 8, and we're going to take a look at it in a little bit different way. So I'll apologize, I don't know how well that transition actually worked out, but maybe it did, maybe it doesn't, we'll have to see in post. But the Anorak number 8. So this retails for about $500 Canadian, and the reason I buy a jacket like this is just because, again, it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it does look very cool. So basically the idea behind an Anorak like this is it's thick canvas material, which is unlike pretty much any jackets on the market right now, which are pretty much all Gore-Tex or other lightweight, waterproof materials. The canvas is extremely durable, and the canvas can be pretty much waterproof and windproof when you wax it, just like the pants. So it's an extreme benefit, it's a lot easier to take care of, it's not as delicate as Gore-Tex. So it's kind of my dislike of Gore-Tex and not material in general. I went looking for other options, and basically on the market right now, there are not a lot of other options. So some of the features I really like about this jacket is, for one, the hood. And basically what this does is it completely encloses your face. So it's really nice in the cold weather. So there's a big pocket right in the front here that I can put my camera, map, stuff like that in. Then there's two side pockets that are joined in the middle. So there's a lot of features that I absolutely love about this jacket, and that's how I was able to kind of justify that high price tag on it. So I know this video seems like I'm just kind of showing off this expensive stuff I have, and in a way, I guess that's part of it. But I mostly want to kind of help you guys understand that just because something is expensive, it's not out of your reach. This can be used in pretty much anything, from buying a pair of socks that you want to pretty much to go to the college or university you want to get into. As long as you have your goals, you know what you're looking for, you should always go for the thing that is gonna work for you the best, not just the thing you can afford. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found those tips useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one.